I'm pretty certain that we live in a haunted house. The amount of strange stuff that goes on is quite spooky, and for that reason I've got a couple of stories to tell you for your enjoyment. Ghost story number 1. So we have a clock in our kitchen. It was a housewarming gift from my grandma when we moved here about 10 years ago. Now, a few years after we got this clock, the glass cover smashed. That's not the ghost bit, but just someone smashed it, probably Mom or Dad or someone. And then for Christmas, maybe that next year or 2 years later, my nan got us a replacement clock, which we hung that day on Christmas Day. Later that same day, it fell off and smashed. A good couple of hours after we first hung it, so it's not like we hung it up badly and it just fell off because it was loose. It'd been up there for a good few hours, it just fell down. By this point, my grandma, who had originally given us the clock, had passed away, so obviously she didn't like the new clock. Ghost story number 2. This one actually happened in this very room. It was the middle of the night, I was fast asleep, and suddenly in my head someone said, "Don't panic. Your blind's about to fall down, but it's fine. Don't panic." There used to be a blind covering that cupboard, but it's gone now because it fell down in the middle of the night and woke me up. But it's alright because this ghostly voice had told me to panic, and strangely enough I didn't panic, I just fell back to sleep, even though there was a massive crash in my room. And of course I woke up and it was lying on the floor. Ghost story number 3. We have a couple of decorative plates in my lounge. They've been there for as long as I can remember. Nothing's ever happened to them. Suddenly, one quiet night, everyone was in the lounge just watching TV. No one was upstairs, so if there was any vibrating or anything like that going on, one just fell off the wall. Fell off the wall and almost landed on my dad's head and split clean in half. A straight line down the middle. So that's obviously a ghost as well. Ghost story number 4. This last one happened only a couple of months ago and it involved my kitchen. We've got a gas stove hob cooking area thing. And to light it you need to press a thing that makes a spark and hold down the gas. The gas comes to life as flames and it cooks stuff. We were merrily watching TV and suddenly this clicking came from the kitchen. So we all went out there and of course this gas sparker was just on just by itself. We unplugged it, plugged it back in, and it went on again and then it just stopped. It hasn't happened since. So yeah, basically my house is haunted. We have named this ghost. We've named him Fred, so it's a bit less sinister now. I'm sure it's a friendly ghost, like Casper. Fred, the friendly ghost. If you've got any ghost stories, you can leave them below in the comments. That'd be an interesting read. If there are any ghosts watching, hello. You can comment as well. Tell us that you exist, because that would be good.